Hi guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everyone today? I know it's a little bit later in the day, but it is officially summertime now, so I slept a little bit late. And the kiddos are still sleeping. I am talking very low because I don't want to wake anyone up. So hopefully I can get this done before they wake up. Let's get started today. I have $100 here. 10, 20. Make sure y'all can see my money. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. Wait a minute, I have $100. I literally just pre-counted. Let's try again. 10, 20. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Okay. I guess I had more ones than I thought. I thought I only had 5 ones. Okay, $100 exactly. I did get paid a good check this week. It was $350 because I worked myself to death last week, but I had a lot of bills to pay. Let me take a sip before we get going here. Okay. I hope the animals are quiet and then cooperate with me because I did not put my dog in the crate. I have 6 for my yearly savings challenge. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I have a cat that's growling in the background. Y'all may be able to hear it. I don't know what little crumb it's gotten, and it's growling at the other ones. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I've learned to take my money out before I color, then I won't forget what I'm doing. Okay. I do have several new subscribers, so thank you for joining me today in my little corner of the world. I have 5 for my debt snowball. I'm just gonna place hold it right here because I am working on this 14. Okay, so I only got 13 in here so far. So every $100 I take it and put it on my debt snowball, which is my JCPenney card right now. Let me take a sip. My coffee's good today. It's nice and warm. I gotta sip it before it gets cold. Okay. $3 for a month ahead. I'm trying to get this a month ahead so I can have a whole month's worth of bills I can pay when I stop working. So this is kind of like a retirement fund, but not really because I will be using it. I didn't take that $3 out first. I'm messing up already. 1, 2, 3. I've been feeling pretty good lately. I am in remission with my MS right now, so I'm trying to work as much as I can without, hurting myself. So I did pick up a couple of days this week, this Friday and Saturday. Short shifts. One is 4 hours, one's 4.5. Just because I want to work as much as I can while I'm feeling good, so we can pay some bills. Okay, I'm just going to mark a little bit on this one because I only got $5. Alright, my Mary Kay, I do have to turn in an order in July, so I gotta finish this one. Okay. Alright, registration for the kids, I have $10 for that. School is officially out. I can't believe it. This year went by so quick. To me, it seems like it went by quick. I'm sure to the kids, it don't seem like it went by quick, but to me, it seemed like it flew by. And before we know it, it'll be back to school time again. But those last couple of months, me and the kids were just worn out. We did not want to go to school. We did not want to get up. We did not want to go. But we hung in there the best that we could, and now it's summertime. So hopefully we'll be able to go swimming some this summer and go to the movies and have a little summer fun before back to school. Our theater is doing $5 Wednesdays this year, but that don't start till July. And when it does start, we definitely will be going. Okay, I have 10 for my child's car. She does not need a car for a couple more years, but we're trying to get ahead for when she does. And then it'll be on to the next kid who's going to need a car. I wish I could start now for the next kid, my son, but I don't have enough envelopes or enough money to start him a car fund. And I'm sure he wants an expensive car when the time comes. All right. 10 for child's car. Let's see what's next. We have Valentine's dinner. $1 for that. My husband's only gets paid every other week. And it seems like all holidays fall on the week he doesn't get paid. Valentine's, anniversary, my birthday. Even Christmas sometimes falls on the week he doesn't get paid. $5, $6, $7, $8, $9. $9 for our dinner. We gotta get going on this. So I'm trying to save for those dinners so that we can still go out to eat and celebrate a little bit during that time. If it falls on a week you don't get paid. Okay, we're struggling with money right now. We've been struggling with money since February when I went in the hospital. I didn't work for a whole month. Got sick for the Kids Fall Festival. So we've been struggling since then to catch up. We've been hanging in there, but these last couple of weeks, we've not been making it to the end of the week. So that's why I've decided to start cash stuff in my wallet again so that I have a little bit of emergency money in case that happens. Because sometimes I just get tired of using my wallet and I just pull out of my account for the kids' Friday dinner or gas. But I'm going to have to start going back cash because we are not making it. This week we did okay, but last week, guys, I ran out of gas Wednesday night. And I'm just going to be honest with you. I made it home by the skin of my teeth from work, parked the car, and had no more gas. So Thursday, we had no money. Normally we can make it till Thursday or Friday, but we literally had no money. So my husband had to use his car. He had to go into work an hour late so he could take the kids to school. And then he got off where he could take me to work that day. That was last week. So we don't want that to happen again. So that's why I'm going to be cash stuffing my wallet. Right here. I might go over it at the end of the video if y'all want me to. And that's why I'm going to start him a cash wallet as well. Amanda Budgets is supposed to be making me some dashboards. I'm going to start him a little cash wallet too. Let me have this. I think I'm going to give him $140 a week. Got to give him $40 for gas and then $100 for everything else. Let's see. For Halloween, I can't remember if I had a 5 or a 6. Hold on, guys. Let me look. A 5. So I've decided his budget should be $40 for gas, and I'm gonna give him like a little bit of fast food money, but he's gonna start taking his lunch to work. We need a new lunch box, and I'm gonna get him, you know, like crackers, those peanut butter crackers he likes, and sandwiches, and maybe a soda, a water, and a Gatorade or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, $5 will be completed this one next time. I don't think I'm going to have enough time to complete this one before Halloween. It's $125, and Halloween is coming up. Let's see, June, July, August, September. 4 months. if I could do one of these a month, but I don't know. Some of these are big numbers. I don't know. I may get started on it, but if I can't finish it, it's going to bother me. So I'll think about that if I'm going to start this one or not. This is my Simply Live and Save. She's got some really cute savings challenge. I like Coraline, so when I saw this, I had to get it. I can't believe they haven't made a Coraline 2 with as many movies as they've made this year. I think it's about time for a Coraline 2. It's been some years. That was one of my oldest daughter's favorite movies when she was little. She called the hands Scratchy Hands. Okay, I'm talking and not explaining my envelopes for my new people. This is for our Kids Fall Festival. I try to put small bills in here, 5s or 1s, because I'm going to give it to them this year. They're old enough now to go by themselves. I'm just going to give them money and say, have fun. I'll be back in 3 hours. And this is for their Halloween costumes, or whatever they want for Halloween. We love Halloween and horror. Uh-oh, we got a cat fight. We love Halloween and horror in our house, so the kids usually want a shirt or a blanket, something like that. All right, Christmas. I'm doing good for Christmas, but I've got to get to going on it because it is very low. I think I don't even have $100 yet. Let me check. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85. Yep, $85. And I would like to give each kid at least 50 bucks, so that's $200 at least, so I gotta get going on that. Let me see what, okay, I might have 200 once I complete this one, and I'll add a little bit more to it. I may be able to do it. Christmas is, you know, about 6 months away. So we'll try our best. Okay, I have 5 for emergencies. I did have to take this out that couple of weeks ago when, you know, we ran out of gas. We also needed cat food and gas. So I had to go buy cat food. We had to pull out our emergencies and our celebration folder. Okay, so I'm putting 5 back in emergencies. This is a revolving envelope, because I used to have a tracker in there, and then it would bother me when I had to actually use my emergency money, right? So I learned to take out the tracker and just not put one in here. So it's okay if we used it. I don't feel like we haven't not completed it and then just ruined it by taking it out. I'm not saving for anything specific. It's just for when an emergency comes up. So I had to take out that. Okay, 4th of July, I added this one because we're gonna go over to my daughter's house and cook out and have fireworks. That's our plan, but also her boyfriend's work is talking about sponsoring the 4th of July this year for all the workers and families. So if they do that, I won't need to buy anything. If they do that, I'll take the money out of here and roll it down somewhere, maybe Christmas, because that's important. But if they don't and we have to buy stuff, I'm gonna try to be prepared. So I'm gonna put 5 in here. I think she's gonna buy some fireworks and I'm gonna buy some, and then we're gonna each buy a little bit of food. Okay, I have 10 for celebrations. Oops. I had to put a little bit more money back in here, but Mother's Day was on a week that my husband didn't get paid, so I took out money out of here, $25 I had, and gave it to him to go get me a candle for Mother's Day. So we got to build this back up to 25. So that's what this is for. I may use this as a revolving envelope as well, so I don't feel bad about messing up my trackers every time. He did get me this lovely candle. It's called Lemon Kitchen. It smells like limoncello, which is my favorite candle from there. I think they just rename them every now and then, but it smells so good. And then I got this little beady candle I bought last time. Let's see what it smells like. I can't tell, but I got this one because it says Self-Care Sunday. So if I'm off on a Sunday, I'm gonna light this and sit here and try to relax. Okay. I have 5 for treat yourself. Treat yourself. I tell you guys every time I'm trying to save for those really nice sandals that you see that have like the arch support. I think they're called Archies, and they're $40 a pair. Because I live in a very hot area, and we wear flip-flops most of the year. We wear them like right now in the spring, through the summer, and all through the fall because it's very hot. So we'll be having our jeans on and our t-shirts and flip-flops, because that's what is like winter wear around here is t-shirt and flip-flops and jeans. The summers we're gonna wear shorts and tank tops, but it's so hot here we put on a t-shirt, and that's considered warm, and jeans. And we may carry a light jacket with us in case we need it, but we rarely do. Okay. So my point was, I'll be wearing flip-flops most of the year, so I want to try that nice pair of Archies and see if they're comfortable for my foot. And I think they will be, because I have foot drop where I like drag my right leg, and I think those Archies will help. Okay, I have 5 for the beach. I'm not going to put it in my envelope. I'm just going to place hold it, because I'm working on this number 25 right here. So we're just going to place hold that for now. I'll count my money if y'all like to see how much I have. 220, 30, 35, 40. So almost 250. My daughter and her boyfriend and the baby want to go to the beach this October. I would love to go with them, but you know, we have a family of 5 and they have a family of 3 now, so, and the baby don't cost anything. So it's really 2 for them and 5 for us, so we can't afford it this year. We're going to probably hit it the next year with them. One more step. Because next year gives us another year to save. And then the baby will be over a year old then, so she'll enjoy the beach more. And I'll be able to watch her some while they go out to eat or whatever. So I think that will work out better for us and them. So I'm going to plan our beach trip for next October. We'll see how that goes. If I'm able to save enough for a hotel, we'll see. Alright, school clothes. It's not as full as it's supposed to be. We have 20, 40, 45, 50 bucks left because the pants my son wanted were on sale the other day, and we went ahead and bought them for his next year. I bought a pair of Adidas, which was 30% off, and some Levi jeans. I think they were more than 30% off. I can't remember. But we went ahead and bought those 2 pair of pants. And he's saving for his shoes, and that's all he's gonna need next year. Okay, yep. Boy, I've messed up somewhere. Oh, I had 10. Oh, let me go back, treat yourself. I did put 10 in here. I was doing so good, guys. I was doing so good. Okay, school clothes, I put 5 in here. I have $4 for fence fund. Oh, man. And we had a 20 last time, so that makes 24. I've messed up somewhere. That upsets me so much because I get to talking with you guys and I don't pay attention over there. That's why I try to pull my money out first before I do my writing, because then I lose track of what I'm doing. I used to color off camera and just stuff, and then that was a way of not messing up, but then I think some people like to see you color, so I was trying to do that on camera. Okay, so that's that 24 right there, that first big one done. I'm gonna try to do these bigger ones first so I can get down here to the smaller ones. This is for our fence fund to help complete our fence that we had built earlier this year. Let's see how much we have so far. Lots of 5s. Ooh, I can condense this soon. I can condense this pretty soon. 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. Okay. 80 bucks. 80 bucks. Alright guys, and then I added a new CPAP machine because MS makes the muscles in your mouth relax as you're trying to fall asleep. So I'll like snore before I even fall asleep. It's beginning to bother me. So I've decided to start saving for my CPAP. It's $1,000. It may be less than that after insurance, but it's going to be 6 months until I get one. You know how doctors are. My appointment's real far away, and then they got to go send you for a sleep study. It may be a half a year before I even get one, but I'm going to start saving. Say it's $500 after insurance, I'll have the money. So I'm going to start saving for this best I can. I'm going to run back through here real quick, guys. If y'all are here just for my budget, you can leave now. But for you guys that like to listen to me or watch me, you can stay for just a minute. I put 5 here, 3 here. Did I put my 5 in here? Maybe not. I don't think I did because I always put it in the back. I don't see a 5 here. I'm just going to put it here. If I'm wrong, you guys let me know, but I think it goes there. Maybe I put a 5 in here. No, I put a 10 in here. I put a 10 in here. A 1 in here. I put my 6 in here. My 5 and my 1. I don't know, guys. I don't see the 1. I believe I put it in here. Ooh, if I don't, let me know. Shopping. Christmas. I had 5 for Christmas. 5 for emergencies. 5 for the 4th. Did I put it in here? I did. Okay. 10 for celebrations. Let me see if I just put 1 in here. Nope, I put 2. Treat yourself. I might not have put it in here. It was this one, I think, guys, because I don't have a 5 here. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. You guys who watch me very closely, let me know. I'm just going to leave it where I got it. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. Okay, and then I'll go over my wallet real quick if y'all want me to. Okay, I'm trying to stuff this wallet real good throughout the summer so that I'll be prepared when school starts back. So, I've decided to roll over any money. Normally I take out my change like you guys do, but I've decided to roll over any 5s or 10s that I have, and or 20s, and only take out my 1s, because y'all know I always need 1s. Okay, this is I put my gas back in here. This is my emergency 20. I'm going to hang on to that. Oh, you guys can see my bug. I was a teenager. I was a kid in the 80s and grew up in the 90s, a teenager. So I love all those 80s and 90s toys. And I used to have these bugs right here, these Tamagotchis. Before cell phones, this is what we had. That's what I told my kids. They're like, what is this thing you keep beeping on? We played with these before we had cell phones. So I had to get one the other day. I was at work and I saw it. And I had to get me one. I've been wanting one for 20 years since they came back out again. So I got me one. I keep it in my purse. I take care of my little animal. See him on there? Okay, that's a little side note. Sorry, guys. I was watching him. Okay, fast food. I'm trying to stuff this one, ahead. I have 60 bucks in here, I think. Yeah. So the kids' fast food has been, oh my gosh, they get fast food once a week on Friday, and 20 bucks used to do it, and then 25 started doing it, and now 3 meals alone, they like Chick-fil-A, so I normally get them Chick-fil-A, and it is $28. Is it $28? Yeah, almost 30 bucks. That is crazy. So I'm trying to get this ahead here. I don't get myself lunch on Fridays. I just get them lunch because it's too expensive. I usually get myself breakfast, which is only $6. Okay, school lunch. We're out for summer, but I'm going to try to stuff this all summer so that we'll be prepared when school starts. And I'll have a little extra money and won't have to pull money for their lunch from my check. I'll have it. So I think I have 40 in here so far. Yeah, so I'm going to stuff this all summer and not touch it. So they usually only use this money once a month. I usually have enough food to pack their lunches for 3 weeks out of the month. That last week is a struggle. We call that poor week or pantry week. That week I don't buy groceries and we eat what we got in the pantry. We try to eat everything up so that nothing spoils, or I may go get something that goes with something we have in the pantry. Say that we have stuffing left, some stuffing, you know, that box stuffing you get. Say that we have that left. I may run to the store and get, you know, chicken to go with that, or potatoes or something to use up what we got. So that last week they can't take their lunch to school because it's odds and ends, you know what I mean? So we use this money for that last week of the month. So if I could get enough in here through the summer for their 10 months of school, that's 10 20s, that's $200. If I could get 200 in here, that would be a great goal. I'd have money for the whole year. That would be so awesome. I'd have their school money for the whole year. That's my goal. Let's see if we can do that. I don't know if we can in 2 months, but we got 40 so far. Okay, our cats. Normally my husband's able to pay for cat food. He'll get it while he's there. But sometimes there's emergency weeks when he has no money and I have no money. I've got 40 in here. That's for cat food and litter. Their cat food used to, I would take a 20. It was 19 and some change. So I'd pay with my 20 and change and I'd get $1 back. Now it's $20 and some change. That's how they sneaking up those prices just a little bit at a time, thinking you won't notice. But people like me that cash stuff and, you know, we're low income, I know what it is down to the penny, right? So I used to get $1 back and I was happy about that, but now I don't. So I got 40 in here. Our dogs, I'm going to try to put a 20 in here because I want to get them some treats soon. I just don't have it right now. Every week I'm going to try to put 100 in here and 100 in my folders if I can. Sometimes I only have 100 and I put it in my folders. So far I've been doing good where I got 100 and 100. We'll see if I can keep that up working through the summer. I will be able to work a little bit longer hours through the summer, so hopefully. Household. Again, my husband normally will pick up toilet paper on his way home or something, but just in case, I've got this extra 20 in here for household, just in case it's an emergency week and we need toilet paper. Because we ran out of toilet paper too before, guys. I mean, if you're telling the truth, I'm sure you guys have run out of toilet paper before too, right? Let's tell the truth and laugh about that. You gotta run outside and get them napkins in the car. You know what I'm saying? Or use wipes. That happens sometimes. So we don't want that to happen again. We're gonna keep 20 in here for household. Mom stuff. This is gonna be for my my breakfast. It's usually $6 from Burger King. I like to get 2 croissant sandwiches and them little potato things. What are they called? Hash browns. I get 2 of those and a hash brown. It's about $6. And then I'll go home and have my coffee while I am getting ready to film. That's what I normally do. I rarely buy coffee there because it's not good. And I don't want to waste another $1 or $2 when I can come home and make my own. So $6 for me, and then I buy them lunch. Self-care, I usually save to get my nails done. I really need to get them done, but I'm probably going to take a break through the summer. Date night. This one's not really for my husband and I. That's what our celebration folder is for. I use this for when I'm out and about with one kid, and I'll take them to lunch or do something special with them. Like if they have a doctor's appointment or something, I'll take that one kid out to eat for lunch. Or I'll go get them Dunkin' or Starbucks or ice cream or, you know, whatever. So this is kind of like a day date for my kids. This is what this is for. Sometimes me and my oldest will run around after her doctor's appointment or something, and I'll get her something special. Shopping, I usually try to save in here for if I want something, you know, particular, like a new pair of sweatpants or something. I try to save maybe 40 bucks in here. Snacks, I try to keep $6 in here every now and then to buy me something at work if I just don't have any money for lunch. I take my lunch to work, but sometimes during that last, you know, week of the month when we're out of money, I ain't got anything and I gotta buy me. At work they have gourmet food. You can buy like kettle chips or mixed nuts or something like that, and they're kind of expensive, but if I have a little bit in here, I will buy me one of those snacks. Coffee, that's self-explanatory. I never have any money for Starbucks. I do have a Starbucks envelope. When it gets to 20, I'll probably pull it out and put it in here for something special for me. But I've told you guys before, Starbucks is not convenient to me. If it was, we'd be in trouble. Miscellaneous, I try to keep extra 20 in here if I can, and then coinage. All right. Sorry guys, this was a little bit longer than normal. I just wanted to explain my folder, you know, for my newbies. All right guys, I'll see you next week. Okay. Hope I didn't chat too much this week. Love you guys. Miss you. Y'all give me a thumbs up. Y'all give me a comment. And I'll talk to y'all next week. Bye-bye.